be tender, bring out that tenderness in you. Do you know that men associate respect to being rich? Some men will be like, I'd rather be rich and divorced than to be poor and married. Some even say, I will forgive adultery, like my wife cheating on me, but I will not forgive disrespect. Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be looking at 7 things you're doing that is turning men off. 7 things you're doing that men are avoiding you. The number 1 on why men may be avoiding you is you look too flashy. Imagine going on a date for the first time with a guy. You dress like you're going for a red carpet event. You went for a professional makeup because you're going on a date with a guy for the first time. Your bag has a designer tag on it. Your shoe has a designer tag. You know, it screams out high maintenance that the guy is going to spend a lot of money, effort, time in just trying to maintain you. Some guys even associate this flashiness with unseriousness. They may think that competition will be so much, other guys too, will be out there looking out for you, and it's not like it's a bad thing, but this is one of the things that discourages a guy, that makes a guy to avoid you after they meet you for the first time. Ladies, let's just try and tone it down. It's good to look good. A man can even start judging you by just the appearance. When you look too flashy, too glamorous. Men, they like to be in an environment, in a relationship where they can have an input, make a difference, they can add something. But when you're looking too glamorous, too expensive, they'll be like, this one is like she has it all. Honestly, ladies, you may think it's not true, but that's just it. Tone it down. Just tone it down so that you not get judged by that. So number 2 here on why men may be avoiding you. Too bossy or rude skills in communication. Like I said in my previous video, men do not want a fellow man's energy. They don't want to sense that they're in an environment where a man's energy competing with them. They are territorial in nature. Women are soft-spoken, easily agreeable, soft, they are more emotional. They want that kind of energy in their territory, right? So if you're that type that argue a lot, that must argue through every argument, that does not understand that we can disagree to agree. You're relating with a full-grown adult, so he must not agree with what you're saying. He's not your child, you're not training him. Some ladies are passionate speakers. We could be passionate about a particular topic, and we're talking about it passionately. You should be very mindful in doing that. It happens to me sometimes, and I'm conscious about it, right? And this research also opened my eyes to it. So we should just tone it down. We should be more soft-spoken so that we will not temple on the ego of a man. So when he realizes you're competing territory with him, or you're being rude, you're being disrespectful, he will run away from you. There is no beauty in being rude as a lady. Men naturally love ladies being ladies, acting like ladies. You need to just be tender, bring out that tenderness in you. Do you know that men associate respect to being rich? Some men will be like, I'd rather be rich and divorced than to be poor and married. Some even say, I will forgive adultery, like my wife cheating on me, but I will not forgive disrespect. To show you how important to them. Like I said in my previous video, the way you say something, the tone, your manner of approach, the way you're looking, your facial expression matters, in trying to talk to them. Thank God the Bible even say, women, respect your husband. The Bible did not even tell us to respect everybody. It's good to have respect, but the Bible is saying the man you choose to submit to, respect him. This is kind of an archive going a little out of our context. The Bible is saying the man you've chosen to marry. Because women, we actually decide from among who wants to marry us. So if you say, I want to submit to this man, the Bible is saying you must respect him. Most women make mistake by choosing to marry somebody we cannot respect or we cannot submit to, just because we're trying to get that title, Mrs. Even in trying to communicate with them or trying to pass across an information or keep to our standards, let's bring out our feminine parts of us. Like I said before in my previous video, you can actually get a man to do anything, but it depends on how or when you pass that information. You shouldn't do it in a threatening environment. You shouldn't come off like you're confronting him. If you want to get the best out of a man, come with respect. So our third point on why men may be avoiding you is promiscuity. When they sense that you are promiscuous, when they sense that men can easily sleep with you, you are that girl that is available for them, for anybody. When they sense that, they won't think you're worth keeping, you're worth anything. There's this notion that I can do what the guy can do. Like if a man is promiscuous, I can be promiscuous too. But ladies, men will avoid you if they realize you're like that. Fourth point on why men may be avoiding you is when you're overly braggadocious about your self-achievement. Especially when you are at the initial stage of your friendship or relationship. We're trying to, express ourselves that, we are worth a lot of things. Express what you have achieved, where you've schooled, the countries you've traveled, the business you handle. Try to, show off. I've done this, I've done that. Men don't like it. Allow him to realize those things in the course of the friendship. Appear humble. That's the word. Appear humble to him so that it doesn't put him off. Fifth point on what may put off a man or why a man is avoiding you is always putting up derogatory images of yourself online. Ladies, I cannot overemphasize this point. And it's so unfortunate that most ladies does not know this. Ladies, when we're trying to show off ourselves, we're trying to get ourselves attracted to a man, or we just saw a catch that we like, we'll start uploading pictures, and all of that, and showing delicate parts of our bodies. A high-valued man does not value those things. A high-valued man does not want to share his woman with any other man or the entire world. So you can't try to keep a man with exposing, delicate parts of your body or your private parts on social media. You can't even keep him with that. A high-valued man. The only man you can attract like that is testy, tasteless, low-valued men that wants you as a sex object. Sixth point here on our list why men may be avoiding you is when you lack good public composure, whether public or private. When you lack good composure. Some ladies, when they are in a gathering, they want to be heard. They are overly loud. They're overly noisy. They are just trying to show themselves. It may put off a man. As I just mentioned this thing, I just remember something that just happened. Some ladies, they'll go to a party, they'll go for a wedding, they'll remove their shoes and dance, and bend down and raise their dress. Of course, there are a few exceptions, but I'm just saying for most men, it may put them off when you're overly too loud, when you laugh anyhow, when you don't even sit properly. They want to see you as a lady. You know how a lady is supposed to be. The way you compose yourself, the way you comport yourself, the way you talk, the way you carry yourself, especially in the public. They want to see that charisma with you. So the seventh point on why men may be avoiding you is when you are too good for them. Unfortunately, this is a good point, but men may avoid you. Remember, some men are looking for a place to be irresponsible. Some men are looking for a place to just misbehave. When you are uptight, when you have standards, men may avoid you because you won't give them room to be irresponsible. When you've achieved a lot and when they realize on their own, remember one of our points, when they've realized on their own, some men with low self-esteem may think, this lady is too good for me, and it may put them off. But ladies, that should not be a problem for you, especially when you have a healthy standard, when you're doing well in your career. That should not worry you really. Don't lower your standard because of that. Remember, a man you lower your standard for is not the kind of man you want to marry. So my ladies, just keep maintaining your standards, like those standards that I mentioned in one of my videos. And then the sense of responsibility. You definitely find a man that will see you as not too much. That will see it as a plus, as an added advantage to them. Don't go negotiating what you stand for with a guy that cannot meet up with it. So guys, that's the end of today's video. 7 points why men may be avoiding you. If you have other points, please mention it in the comments below. If you also have other things to contribute or what you think about my points, maybe what does not even sit well with you, you can share it with us. Like, comment, share, subscribe, click on the notification button so you get to see our next videos when we post. I love you all. Thank you. Bye.